Scorpio, the universe is pushing something away or something to you, and everything is going to finally start flowing like magic. Let's take a look at Scorpio's sun, moon, and rising sign, wherever Scorpio is heavy in your chart. There's just this really beautiful energy where you have been through a lot. And I know you have, Scorpio. You were born to walk through the shadows. That is one of the purposes of going here to earth, or coming here to earth, and actually transmuting all of this dark into the light, and then rebalancing and calibrating. And that's what I feel has been going on. And because you've done that, the universe is bringing you something that is going to be really, really, absolutely, it is going to make you smile, laugh, giggle, feel safe, feel secure. But let's keep going. All right. The card that I pulled out for you is the Magician card. And I do love this card because it is talking about balance. The month of September is all about balance as we move forward to the last quarter of the year. And it's a really big deal. September's that month to start things, to end things. It's that definite line that we cross when we're moving over the bridge and going into a different direction. Now, I feel the universe is actually what I'm seeing. The vision I'm seeing is the universe is like got this. It's a cloud, not an ugly cloud. It's just like a blue cloud in the blue sky. It's almost sheer where you can see through it. And this cloud is right over Scorpio. And this is that bridge that I'm talking about. Now, if you understand the third to the fifth dimension, you may be experiencing that. You may feel that coming through a different layer in your ascending personal journey. This journey is all about personal growth, who to be around, what you need to succeed, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. So the universe comes in and knocks all those people away, knocks all those things, takes everything away that can detour you from reattaching to self. And that's where you come in as a Scorpio, right? So this is a really great energy coming in for you. So whoever you've been dealing with in the past, now, I even mentioned your name in the video in the membership. So if you're in my membership, make sure you watch the one I just posted for this week. Somebody took something from you. It was a while ago. You may not have even known it was there, but check that out if you're in my membership. Now, Scorpio, that's the energy that's coming through here, where there's that definite impeding energy. Somebody around you pushing you, shoving you into doing things, and maybe even saying things that you wouldn't normally do. But whoever this person is, and this just confirms what I just said. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic remote viewer. The cards follow me. I don't follow the cards. The cards follow me. This card is saying, yes, this is your new destiny. This is your new path. This is definitely a brand new direction for you. So I love this. Whoever this person is, what they were doing, as awful as it felt, as horrible as it seemed, and it made you feel in a way that is very uncomfortable for you as a Scorpio, because you're pretty tough. You know, you're one of the fixed signs, and this energy in September is really going to affect the fixed signs as we roll out of August into September. They were put into your life to push you toward your new destined path. Who are you? Who are you presenting yourself to be? Who is the world going to see you as? And it doesn't matter your age. It matters your connection, your inner alignment. So I hope that that helps you. Now we're going to take a look at their foundation, your security, everything that makes you feel safe and secure, your home, your finances, investment, education, including relationships on all levels. So whatever comes through me, I will definitely bring up. This new path is actually opening up new opportunities that are going to make you feel very almost giddy. I don't think I've ever seen a Scorpio giddy before, but almost giddy because it's so elating. It is so exciting for you. This may be that one letter you get accepting you into college, that one promotion you've been wanting, that one opportunity or person or the home. Whatever this is, it's going to make you very, very, very happy when it comes to your personal foundation. I feel a big sense of safety net underneath a lot of our Scorpios. Remember, this is a general reading. It isn't meant for everybody. There's certain pieces for people, but when I see a vision, I know it's applicable for somebody who's supposed to come through here. So put that in the comment. I just see a big net underneath Scorpio where you definitely are going to feel safe. Something is coming through that may have taken a while for you to figure it out, to pull it in or push it away for some of you. We have the Six of Cups, all right, when I'm talking about this particular scenario. So this may have been something you saw in a dream. You imaged an image from childhood. When you were little, you thought you thought you were going to be an astronaut, okay? You didn't know you were going to be a window washer. But here we go, this image, whatever it was, that was just a joke, whatever it was, came back in a memory. And it's like it took you down, not into the shadow of dark, but into the abyss of the soul. Yeah. The depth of who you are, what it was you wanted to do or be or meet whoever you wanted to meet. There's just this beautiful sense of safety around Scorpio. Now, when it comes to career, I feel you guys are going to feel very solid, even if you've been looking for a job. I see a new person coming into Scorpio's reading, and this new person is very brazen. Okay, they may speak, they may have a harsh voice, or speak in a tone that's almost monotone, that's like, dude, get, here, intimidating. But it's almost brazen, almost, it's not really rude, but they are clear, point, and direct to the point. Okay, they're very direct to the point, where it can sound a little harsh, but this person is like freaking genius. This person is going to know exactly where to go. You may be going to a, I don't feel it's a regular, job recruiting situation. I feel this is somebody you're going to talk to, whether they have an opportunity or they know somebody that does. This person's going to help you get the job. Very matter of fact. And let us know if you've already met this person. For others of you, when it comes to your health, it's important that you are eating right, you're sleeping right. And we've talked about this before, because you're starting a brand new journey. This little Page of Cups, this purity inside of you, it does represent Scorpio, by the way. This is important, especially if you have children or grandchildren or children that you are taking care of. A responsibility. They bring in income, like a daycare, you run a daycare, or you're babysitting for somebody's children. It's important that you keep your health up, or you will not be able to start this new beginning. Cups also represent health, well-being, mental well-being, definitely emotional well-being, but it's really about you being in alignment, because this alignment, this energy of tugging back and forth has made you feel insecure, blasé, and maybe sitting in a position inside your own home where you are blocking your chi, you're blocking your energy as you go forward, and you don't even know you're doing it. Stop scrolling all the time on social media if you are doing that, because it locks you into a trance. I know I've been doing it, looking for people for my new podcast that I want to interview, and I find myself like, oh, one more, oh, one more, one more. It happens like that. It happens that quick. So you have to be able to control the environment, be in control without being controlling, all right, when it comes to your health. And some of you are going to start jogging or walking. I see somebody in the athletic shorts, okay? But it looks like you're outside, so this may be a great opportunity to get in health, your health in order. You're going to want it in order as we go into further into the end of the year, and definitely in the year of 2026. It's like this is our year of correction, correcting the course that we're going in, finding the place, the location where we resonate, all of these really powerful things, especially if you went through losing everyone and everything that you had. This is your chance to say, look, I know how to build it. If they hurt you, if they took it from you, somehow you weren't treated right, this is that year to do it. So your mental and emotional health are very, very important as you go forward. I do see a certification. Some of you may be going into a tech industry, high-tech industry, and you're going to, and maybe even go on Coursera. I get nothing for saying that, but Coursera has a lot of free courses in there. Google has courses in there that can actually be a benefit for you. But I see a certification coming in. And look, you got the card of certification. You see how they follow me, right? So there's this, there's a 10-month, you may have started it last October, and it's taken a little bit longer, but I see you ramping things up, all right? This is the month of October, so this is moving into the fall season. I see the later part of September into the very beginning of October. You're going to get that certification, and it is really going to make a difference in your life. If you haven't found it yet, go on to those sites while they're still available. There's a lot of them still for free, and that may be all you need to get your energy up, to get your foot in the door, whatever it is. Now let's take a look at your family and friends, okay? Because for some of you, I feel the person who is being pushed away, the person that was holding you back, I feel that person is part of your family or your friends. Now, there may be a small group of you that I'm talking about your work environment or a social community that you've been involved with, wherever you live in your area, neighborhood, subdivision. I hear the word evil. Okay, this person may have been downright evil. You probably know exactly who I'm talking about. This is a family or friend member that has been gone for at least 3 years, if not longer. You ended that relationship, yeah? You ended this relationship because you knew there was something off with this fake relationship. And that's what I feel it was, is a fake relationship. They hurt you over and over again. Now, for some of you, it could be an entire group of people where there was a web of people there. This one and this one, you know, the brother knows all the people you went to high school with and starts talking, and it spreads and it spreads and it spreads and it spreads. And that's exactly the narcissistic web, right? And that's how they do it. And it's all because somebody is not just unhealthy, they're just pure evil. So this was a good move for you. And again, the universe divided you for a reason. Everything has been divided for a reason. And we already talked about that. You can go back to the beginning of this video and listen to it. Now, why I'm bringing this up is you may have been having memories of them, dreams of them over the past 6 weeks. Okay, over the past 6 weeks. They could have been popping in your head where you find yourself in this conversation, having a conversation that you should have had back then, or a repeat of one that you already had. But let me pull a card on them. I don't like their energy. I really don't. They're just wrong for you, Scorpio. They have no idea how to treat you. They have no idea how to make you feel safe. You have the Three of Pentacles. You may have actually been in a relationship with them, and it could very well have been over money. Now, the Three of Pentacles, typically in the tarot, you know, the tarot is the story of life. And if you want to know how to do tarot, join my second tier membership. You can go in there and check it out. This is somebody who may have got you to invest money into something that went all wrong. You may have been, I'm seeing construction. It may have been a construction industry. Let us know if that's you. Whatever it was, it had to do with money, an exchange of money. Maybe they borrowed a lot of money from you and never repaid you. And when you need it, they're like, sorry, bye. And they run away. And here you are going, wait, I needed that. I want it. It's mine. Pay me back. But there is the memory isn't to rebuild with them. No, no, no. It is not to rebuild with them. That memory is for you to build your life, no matter how tired you are, no matter how challenging it can be. Now, challenging is trying to get these videos done. I have a neighbor. I'm in a 8-story condo on the coast of Spain. So it's holiday season out here. It's vacation time and people come here all the time. And I'm right on the coastline. So at 8 a.m. I try to record early and little kids are running through, right? They're yelling and screaming and having a good kid vacation time. But I can't go out there and yell at them. First of all, I don't know how to speak Spanish to tell them to stop other than alto. But secondly, it's like they aren't doing anything wrong, really. But it does prevent me from getting my readings out on time. And then the man upstairs is he's doing his construction. And then the neighbors were doing their construction, or they may have a lot of people over. The bottom line is there's noise everywhere. And it always happens when I go to record. So if I'm thinking I'm going to record, all of a sudden, bing, 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 all this noise happens. And then when I stop and go, okay, I'll do this, it ends. Now, the reason I'm saying that is you have to push through it. So I learned to work with the flow of what's ever going on around me and try and get it done as fast as I can. Start, stop, start, stop. I've had to record many times. So this is what you may have been going through in your own life, where you have to start and stop. You have to redo it, edit again, polish it up, whatever it is. And it's exhausting. It really is exhausting when it continues for a long time. But the thing is, with the 9 of Wands, when it comes to the ability, your physical ability to continue whatever they took, whatever they damaged around you, and you saw them in your dream, you argued with them in your head, you have the strength to keep going. When you deal with people like that, Scorpio, their goal is to get you to this. That's their goal. And if they hit the ground, if you hit the ground, then there's probably no chance you're going to get up. And when you do, they look at you like, oh my shit. How did Scorpio do that? So as tired as you are, do not quit. Do not quit, because the universe has made all of this happen for you for a reason. Now, for another group of you, I feel a little more happy in the family area. You may be talking to them, going on a bit of a journey with them. Now, it could be a journey of talking. You got the. I told you the cards follow me. This has to do with the last one. I'm not even going to look at that, because that's the arguing. This is nasty energy right here. This is just nasty. Okay, very negative energy. All right, so this reading is more, it's happy. What I'm seeing is a group of people traveling together. You may be going on a hike, a family hike, a bunch of friends hiking together. It's through a mountainside. It almost looks like it could be in Colorado if you're in the United States. It could, oh, that didn't come out. It could be in, well, anywhere. But what it actually looks like is a lot of dirt, and then they're trees, but there's a lot of dirt in the trees. So when you go in certain forest areas, it's very lush, it's very green. There's a lot of green ivy going around. This is more brown dirt, and then the trees are in between. That could be parts of California, Northern California, anywhere. Here in Spain, it could even be here. The new moon is beautiful for you, because this is the time, especially if you're going around the new moon, but that entire week. So this is like Saturday through, it really is going to impact people on Saturday, and it's a big one. This one's huge. all right, because it's pushing us into this new energy. So whatever you're doing, if you are traveling, if you are going to meet somebody with the new moon, make sure you are paying attention to what you're thinking. Do not go into a negative downspin. If you are around people who are going to be negative, you're going to have to ignore them, literally ignore them while you're enduring that trip. But this is very happy what I'm seeing, and I am seeing it by car and foot, like hiking through the mountains but driving to get there. So it's going to vary from person to person. Where are you going the first 2 weeks of September and then the last week of August? Where are you going? What are you doing? Because it's a very significant time for you. Let's see. There's a lot of high energy right now. I hope you're feeling it. That's actually a good feeling. You've been making the plans for this trip for quite some time. You've got the Three of Wands. Making the plans, waiting for the time to come, making your vacation. You're probably going to bring your kids out here and let them run down my hallway so I can't record. That's okay. But this is a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. This means that what you're waiting for is worth the wait. This is beautiful. It's even barren in there. Look, a little bit of green, but it's more, you know, and then we got the ocean out there. See, that's what I said. You're coming to Spain. You're going to be seen as a ruler, as a leader, as a organizer, as somebody in charge in the family, whether that's your family, first family that you were born into, whether that's the family you have created, or a brand new one for some of you. Because I feel some of you, if you are going on a trip, it's almost split. Some of you who are traveling, you're going to meet somebody brand new on this traveling trip. This is going to be a trip that is very fast. You're going to, if you don't already feel the time is not, you know, time's not linear, right? If you're not feeling that yet, you will. You may even go through a bit of a repetitive cycle in this situation, but be very, very focused on whatever you are doing. You're going to meet somebody. You may meet 2, 3, or 4 different people. One of them is going to stand out to you, and that's the one the universe is bringing to you. This entire reading is built around this card. So it doesn't surprise me that it comes in at this point in time in your reading, Scorpio, because this Four of Cups is saying you've been handed this opportunity, this person, this love. This is for you. Are you going to focus on it and get it? Or are you going to be distracted by other people that you love around you? It's not negative, okay? I don't feel any negativity here. I feel it's actually going to be in order, and you may be seeing 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Some of you are seeing 6, 7, 8. And then I see 2s around a lot of you. 2, okay? A lot of you. Now, when it comes to your relationship, some of you are dealing with somebody who's very grumpy. They're very... Get out of my way. They're very grumpy. It could be you. Let us know if it's you. I've had people very, very honest. They're like, oh, it's me. I did it. And I love that, because that's being authentic. That is taking full accountability. And that's what this entire journey is about. When it comes to relationship, your grumpy partner and you are really aligned with each other, and you may already know this. And I feel that you've been around them for 7 to 10 years. This is a cycle. It's a cycle that you're going through, where we have that very dominating masculine and feminine energy on both sides. So we get to a point where we start going from upside down into upright. And I feel that's what's happened particularly over the last 2 to 3 years is what I'm seeing over the last 2 to 3 years. So you may have been triggered over the last 2 to 3 years into finishing or starting this personal life review. And that's really what this whole thing is seeing everything around you. Whoever this grumpy person is, they're going to be kind of turning upright. So this is the 2 of you. It's like, yeah, I know. It made me think of somebody when I was growing up. We saw grandma and grandpa, right? And they'd sit there and they'd get in little arguments and they bicker, just bicker back. And it was so funny to listen to them bicker. And that's that kind of relationship. They loved each other so, so much. But they've been together for like 40 or 50 years, so they nitpicked on each other and then they hug and kiss and stuff. It was adorable. It really was. It wasn't irritating like some can be. So if your partner's been irritating you, if your partner's been kind of grumpy lately, you're going to see a swing change right around that new moon, which is on Saturday the 23rd. Hopefully you see this by then, but don't worry, the energy is going to last for the next few weeks. It's just heightened at that time. Now for another group of you, I do feel you may be calling it quits. You may be throwing the towel in. Yeah, you even got the card to confirm it. So we do have the Five of Cups. So calling it quits. I feel this person put you through a lot. They tear you down. It's not like, bicker and giggle and hug and no. No. This person actually is very detrimental. They may be in the family friend section that I just did a moment ago, but this person is very clingy. Where are you going? Who are you going to be with? And I feel that they really have worn somebody down. Now, it may not even be you. Honestly, this may be somebody around you where you are watching it. It's your daughter-in-law, it's your next door neighbor. You are watching this happen and it's affecting you. It's affecting you because you don't believe in what is happening is right. You don't believe it's right. You don't agree with that philosophy. When it comes to people who are unhealthy, they don't see they're doing anything wrong. To them, they're not doing anything wrong because it works for them. And they have lots of people that support them in enabling them to continue that way. But it doesn't necessarily work in society. Therefore, it wouldn't necessarily work in a relationship, would it? Especially if you were on the ground crying. Reconsider that relationship, yeah? Now, another group of you, I do see, oh gosh, I just see this beautiful energy. I think I already said you may be meeting somebody new. I hope I didn't repeat it, but it definitely is, it is very, very exciting. You have long distance travel. All right, you have long distance communication. Some of you, and I am seeing a man who's going to reach out to you, and this man is going to whisper the words, I love you. This person, whoever it is calling. The conversation is all about the heart pounding. You may have been separated for a while, and I don't mean like, things were rocky, although it could have been. I'm seeing two people that are separated for work for a specific reason. You have had to be separated from each other. And there's going to be a phone call, and that is just going to, it's going to bring you right into the power of this new moon energy. All right. So I hope that helps you. Overall, in general, Scorpio, you've just got a beautiful new beginning coming in. Things are going to fly in from out of nowhere. You're going to see it, you're going to hear it, you're going to feel it because you're highly intuitive. And some of you are as good as I am when it comes to reading people, reading their faces, intuition, micro expressions, just knowing. This is going to be a month that really comes in. Remember in the beginning, I said the universe is bringing something to you, pushing something away, pushing you toward it. It's going to come out of the blue and something's going to just float like magic. It is literally going to melt your heart. It's going to melt you, but it's going to melt you into alignment as we go further. Let me know your comments. I look forward to them. Join me. Much love.